Dang, look at that pour.
You want to talk ryes today?
All right.
Oh, that's my line.
I know.
Well, today I thought it would be fun to do something a little different. It's not that much different.
Yeah.
Today we are talking top 5 value ryes. And when we think value, we think versatile. We're thinking this is good whiskey to drink neat. It is good whiskey to drink in a cocktail. You want bang for your buck. And we made a couple of rules here to keep it in one lane to make life easier on ourselves. Number 1, we tried not to pick anything that was sourced. And number 2, we wanted this to be sort of widely available. Maybe not readily available, but widely available.
Why don't you start us off?
Oh, man.
No surprise here. The first one on our list, Old Forester Rye.
We love this rye, and if you're wondering, we are going to go from least expensive to most expensive, although none of these really are super expensive. Old Forester Rye is 100 proof, and it sells locally for $26. That has notes of cherry, citrus zest, brown sugar, bananas, cloves, and oh yeah, brown sugar. It's just one of our favorites, and this is one of those funny ryes that when we first started drinking ryes, we used to say, oh, it dances on my tongue. I get a little dance on the tongue. I still get Michael Flatley vibes from this bottle every single time we pour it. There's just something about that tongue tingle that gets me every time. We love this whiskey, and if you like the Old Forester profile, we think you'll like that one.
Oh, baby. This next one is one of my favorites. It's a Wild Turkey 101 Rye.
You know, these Wild Turkey 101 bottles on the bourbon side and the rye side, you really can't go wrong. This one is a full liter that we get locally for $30.
Unbelievable.
It's a screaming value. 101 proof. Of course, that's why they call it Wild Turkey 101, if you were wondering.
We get notes of caramel, honey, baking spices, oak, rye spice. Oh, she's delicious.
We do mix it in cocktails. We do drink it neat. We drink a lot of it neat. It is one of our preferred campfire ryes, and of course, it's great at home. It's great everywhere. We love this one.
The next one's going to break some hearts, but it's our favorite 114. It's Old Overholt 114.
Yeah, don't get too upset about this one. We like Old Granddad 114 as well, but this Old Overholt 114 came out in 2020, I believe, and immediately stole the show for us.
Oak, cinnamon, rye spice, cherry. It's bready, leathery. Oh, and did we mention the oak?
Right, more oak all the time. This whiskey has so much flavor, and it's only $33, which to me seems bonkers for the amount of flavor and satisfaction you get out of this bottle. Old Overholt 114, if you haven't tried it, if you've been ignoring it, you've been walking past it, definitely have to check this out. It's not everywhere, but it's in many, many places. We see it all the time in our travels, and there's always a bunch of it on the shelf because people don't even realize what it is. Old Overholt 114, check this whiskey out. Your friends at the Bourbon Van love it, and we hope you do too.
What a surprise. Our next bottle is almost gone. It's Michter's Rye.
How many of these have you finished off?
A lot.
A lot of them, yeah. We always say that this Michter's Rye tastes like oatmeal raisin cookie dough, complete with cinnamon and all that breadiness, and then some rye spice, and it is a little bit musty. So there are people out there who are not the biggest fan of this one. We don't blame you. Not everybody likes that palate profile, but this profile really speaks to us. And at $48 for 84.8 proof, it might seem like a lot of money to pay for a bottle at that proof, but the flavors are enormous. This profile really hits our palates.
These are single barrels, so there's some fluctuation here, but we just love this bottle. And lastly, my gateway into rye, it's Pikesville.
Pikesville Rye is a Heaven Hill product that by now everybody has to know about this one. 110 proof. We're getting that locally for $49.95, which gets us just under $50 for all of these. That feels pretty good.
Yep. It's 110 proof and 6 years age.
Seems like a screaming value at that $50 price point.
Phil likes to call this one an old-timey diner experience, and I can't disagree with you.
It's just chock full of old-timey flavors like cherry cola and red licorice and vanilla milkshakes and fudgy cake with mint sprigs. It's just so sippable, so satisfying, and it always has a place on our shelf. That proof point, that price point, that age statement, we love all of it. Heaven Hill's Pikesville Rye is absolutely a delicious rye that you need to try if you haven't yet. It's such a great value, and it tops our list.
So there you have it, our top 5 value ryes.
Let us know what's your favorite value rye in the comments, and from wherever we are.
To wherever you are.
Cheers.
Cheers. Rise, rise, rise.